Hi Personal English learners, you're still with me Marcus, and I'm back with another video for your CELPIP preparation. Last time I mentioned that I'd make a video on idioms, so here it is. If you watch our videos for some time, you'll know that I always advise against memorizing certain expressions and trying to use them during the tests at all costs. That is indeed why I selectively pick these idioms. They're more likely to fit the situations you encounter. Some examples will also be provided with the hope that you can understand how to use them in the right context. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video to help other people find it. Now let's start with our first idiom, on the spur of the moment. This is used to say that something is done suddenly and without any planning. For instance, you're talking about an experience going on a spontaneous trip. I went to Victoria on the spur of the moment. Or talking about something unexpected that I did. I don't normally do things on the spur of the moment, but for some reason, I wanted to go to the gym that day. It was a spur of the moment decision, and now I regret it. Number 2, once in a blue moon. This is an expression I like. It means very rarely or hardly ever. You can probably use this in different topics, such as describing an experience or an event. For example, my aunt visited us once in a blue moon, but we always look forward to her visit. I don't know how he's doing, because he only texts me once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, a great opportunity will come and you don't want to miss it. 3. To have one's heart set on something. It means that the person wants to do something so much, the person is determined to obtain something. Since we're asked to give advice or state our opinion, we may be able to use this in the test. I've got a couple of examples here. I see that you've already had your heart set on moving to Toronto. This can be a statement of opinion. Or, once you have your heart set on something, keep going and don't look back. This will be a form of advice. I already had my heart set on going to Banff this year. This is an example of a way to tell somebody your plan or your goal. And now number 4, give it your best shot. It simply means do your best, and you can use this at the end of your response when giving advice in task 1. If the situation is about trying something new or doing something difficult, this expression might be perfect. Give it your best shot. I look forward to the result. I can't promise you anything, but I'm going to give it my best shot. You can actually use this to convince someone too. Networking is probably your best shot to get a job quickly. He is your best shot. I want you to trust him. In CELPIP, you might even use it for your introduction when describing a picture in Task 3 or an unusual situation in Task 8. You can preface your response by saying you're going to give your best shot to describe what you're looking at. Number 5, at all costs. The idiom means that you will do something regardless of the effort required. You can use it to gain someone's confidence or to stress the importance of what you're saying. For instance, you must avoid a price war at all costs. I'm going to protect my business at all costs. This is something we want to achieve at all costs. When you have a strong belief about something, you can also use this. Speaking Task 7 is about giving opinions, so it might be the right place to use it. You may be able to use this in writing Task 2 as well. When you have to express a strong preference towards one of the 2 options. For this, I've got one more example. Our freedom of speech must be protected at all costs. You might be wondering why I'm just reading the examples, the sentences here, when you can read them yourself. Actually, I want you to practice with me, so as you listen to the examples, try to read them. Read with the similar intonation, similar rhythm, so that when you use them, you can sound natural. So far, we've discussed 5 different expressions: on the spur of the moment, once in a blue moon, have one's heart set on something, give it your best shot, and at all costs. Take a moment to review them and leave a comment if you have any questions. You can also write down the examples that you come up with. Next, it will only take a second, but please like this video and subscribe to Presto English to get our latest materials. I want to tell our first-time visitors that we uploaded lots of CELPIP videos on YouTube, including some mock tests. You definitely want to check them out. I'd like to urge you to join our 7-day online CELPIP training because in this session, you get personalized feedback and you have the chance to ask your burning questions. Of course, you get lots of practice. Keep in mind that you can also purchase our exclusive CELPIP reading and listening practice on our website. The address is www.prestoenglish.com/training. Now let's see the next 5 idioms. Number 6, we have to be in the same boat. That means to be in a similar position or the same position. How do we use this? Let's have a look. Since we're on the same boat, we should help each other. Everyone else is also in the same boat. There's no point fighting each other. We're all in the same boat. This expression might come in handy when you want to persuade someone by showing your sympathy. You want to tell the person that you're going through the same thing. When writing a survey response, you might be able to use this too, when you want to show that a lot of people are in the same situation and you can benefit or they can benefit from the choice that you made. Number 7, on the same page. When you're on the same page, then you have the same understanding with the other person. You're in agreement with the person. I think this definition is quite clear, so let's jump to some examples right away. I need you and John to be on the same page. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. I don't think we're on the same page. Let me explain what I think. In terms of CELPIP questions, I think Task 5, comparing and persuading, and Task 6, dealing with a difficult situation, are 2 strong candidates where you may be able to use this idiom. For the right topic, you can probably use this in writing Task 1 too. The important thing is that you know when to use it and you can use it correctly. Don't just blindly use the expressions you learned just because that's what you learned in the past. Number 8, in a jam. This is another good expression for the CELPIP test. When you're in a jam, you are in need of help. You're in a difficult spot. You know, some topics in CELPIP put you in a difficult situation. You can try use it there. Here are some examples I've created for you. I'm in a bit of a jam now. I can't find a flight to Toronto for tomorrow. We're in a jam because we've maxed out our credit cards. I found myself in a jam when I lied to my boss about the project. Listen to me. This will get you out of a jam. So this last sentence can be a form of advice that you give somebody. Moving on to number 9, icing on the cake. If something makes another good thing even better, we call that the icing on the cake. I've got 3 examples here. The icing on the cake is you get to visit Kelowna for free. You know, we might say that to convince somebody to agree with you, to pick this particular choice of going to Kelowna for whatever reason. I was happy with my promotion. The bonus was the icing on the cake. I already like the color. The free shipping is the icing on the cake. And the last one, miss the boat. If you miss the boat, that means you're too slow to take advantage of an opportunity. Here are some examples again. The sale ended the day before and I missed the boat. You've probably missed the boat, but there's always another opportunity just around the corner. Just around the corner means in the near future. If you don't go tonight, you'll miss the boat on the greatest show of the year. Alright, so those are 10 idioms that you can start learning and practicing today so that you can use 1, 2, or 3 of them in the actual test. Click like if you learned something new today and subscribe if you want to get the latest CELPIP materials. I'll come back with another video soon. Write down some examples in the comments. You'll be doing yourself a favor by doing that. See you next time.